Ciao. Anyway, so.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jaden Cohen Boyce, and I am that one flash drive you have not looked at in about 5 years that's just building dust. Because guess what? We are back. And it feels so good. I blew the dust off my microphone. Literally blew the dust off this microphone. We were having technical difficulties at first, but we're here now. And I hope if you hear this, we're good. But if you don't,
we didn't make it.
Yeah.
My name is Amira Lee, and not only am I excited to be back, but I'm also sick and tired of you guys getting lost to the scam of it all.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't try to get me. I'm not interested in Forex. I'm not interested in Bitcoin. I'm not interested in trading. I'm not interested in that emoji that is the graph with the red line.
Oh, with the red line
going
through. I'm not interested. Yeah.
So if I had to be something, I would say that I am over it.
Still
under it,
over it,
around it, and past it.
Amen.
Please stop. I know that it's a scam, and I know that you know too.
So we can quit this little fake.
Yeah.
Hey sis, we don't want this.
It's real too. No, it isn't.
It's not. I don't need any. I don't need your bank statements. It's okay.
I don't need any extra income. And you know, if that makes me lazy, I'll be lazy. I'll be lazy. I'm not going to your good friend's seminar on it. She's live right now. She's answering questions. I don't care.
Yeah. My question is, can you stop harassing me?
I was going to say my question is, when will you stop?
Yeah.
Jaden, where are we? Because I'm already heated.
Literally?
We just got here.
Okay. So this is a nice show that we haven't called, but we still love to call it Ciao. Anyway, with your hosts, Jaden Cohen Boyce and Amira Lee. It's been a minute, Amira. It really has.
It has, Jaden.
If you don't know what the show's about, it's a show. I was gonna give like it's a weekly show, but how we get down, it's a show that we talk about all the things. We're going to talk about what's on the timelines, what's on the clotheslines, and the power lines. You know what I mean?
Yes, the power lines.
And I'm not just talking about the one from Goofy Movie. Who
I knew.
You knew it was coming. You knew it was coming.
Not the dancing one.
No, not the dancing one. The one where sneakers hang.
Oh.
So let's start off with our moments of the week. This is where we kind of share something that happened to us, good, bad, indifferent, and it may not be the week, but it's something that y'all may not have heard.
We've been gone since May.
Yeah, so there's been a few weeks we get to choose from. Okay,
right. Yeah, but Jaden and I were talking about before the show. We were just kind of like frozen in a chamber.
Yeah,
we weren't really living life, so this truly is like recent or recent-ish. Without this podcast, we weren't like in the world. That'd be rude. We weren't forgetting about you. We just weren't alive.
I guess we should like talk about what we were doing, or like why we haven't recorded. Should we, or should it just be like, or should it be like, too bad?
This is why we weren't recording, because we were being kind and considerate, giving y'all time to catch up.
Yeah, absolutely.
To listen multiple times.
And I didn't want to tell them all that because I didn't want them to feel the type of way. But you're absolutely right.
I don't want you guys to feel bad, but that's what we were doing.
You're absolutely right.
It was just selflessness. We were waiting in the chamber to be released. But now we're here. So, my moment of the week is bi-weekly pay. I don't get it, because I don't work bi-weekly. I work every day.
Yes.
So my question is, if it can be deposited directly after the hour after I work it, I want to get paid every hour that I'm working. Can I at least get paid every week? And if not, why? The way that technology is set up today,
you can get paid
so quickly.
Yes.
It doesn't take you that long to process it. The onboarding process should be when all that's getting worked out. Diane in finances and payroll, just tell her to pay. It's fine. It's fine. Just pay me. What's worse than biweekly pay is your first week when you have to do
a full week's worth.
Yeah, And then another one.
And then your 2 weeks actually starts.
Yeah, a week and a hole. My dad calls it a week and a hole. I don't like it.
It's like I don't understand how hard it is for y'all not to give me my money when the work wasn't shipped 2 weeks later.
You know what I mean?
It's like when you pay for something and it comes out your account immediately, but when you go to return it, it takes 4 to 6 business days.
So long.
It took 4 to 6 seconds for it to leave my account. So why is it taking so long for me to get my money back?
It was gone when you were hovering over the checkout button.
Yes. I put it in the cart and it was already disappeared from my account.
The money was already gone. So I just hit submit. I just feel like there's only one me managing my finances, but thousands of people working over at xyandz.com. They can get that money back to me.
They can.
I'll wait 5 minutes. I'll do you one. I'll wait 5 minutes. I don't have to come back as quickly, but I'll give you 5 minutes. Ciao.
Anyway.
Okay. And what was your moment, honey?
Ciao.
Yours is not as stressful. Yours is fun.
Sure. To you.
Funny to me.
So my moment of the week. A few months ago. What month was that? Like September?
Yeah.
I think so.
September, spring, summer.
Spring, summer. Yeah, spring, summer. I made a TikTok and it blew up. I guess I'll give you the current numbers.
So humble about it.
Because it's not... Okay, hold on. Sorry, I'm not watching you TikTok. It's 1.9 million views.
Casual.
297,000. Well, almost 299,000 likes. Almost 4,000 comments. And then 42.3 thousand shares.
Wow.
But it's not even just that. So it was shared on BET, Blavity, other little places. It's shared on Facebook consistently. My friend was like, every time your TikTok pops up on Facebook, my cousin tags me in it. And I'm like, why didn't she tag me? Because she follows me on Facebook. Like, why is she tagging you?
Because you're too far now. You're famous.
Yeah. And people, so whole other things. But I have also got a new job since we've recorded.
No more T-Mobile.
No more T-Mobile. Child, but we got problems at this job too. Don't worry, we're all gonna have an issue. No more problems at the job. I got a new job. I'm trying to work my way back to where we were. And they want me to make TikToks at work. But they have not seen this TikTok. Because if you don't know, this TikTok was about me arriving late to work, but always leaving on time.
Absolutely.
And so most of them don't know about the TikTok. And I blocked them all on TikTok.
Proactive, I love it.
Yes, because, yeah. And then they want me to make TikToks, but I hate making them. But they're sponsored because they're part of, a campaign, like a fall campaign or whatever. So, and people are like, oh, you got sponsored to make TikToks? I'm like, no, I work there, and this is part of my job. People think, you blow up one time on TikTok, and you're famous. And I'm like... That's not how it goes.
Yeah,
because my followers didn't increase. My Instagram and Twitter followers didn't increase. My TikTok followers, I went from 100 to 4,000 or 6,000 now. Hold on, let me see.
And also, it doesn't even ensure that you're gonna get consistent views on your next TikTok.
Yes.
Your next TikTok can get literally
Could literally
2
get
likes.
nothing.
The algorithm is real trifling.
Well, I have a friend who we worked at T-Mobile together. And he has said, I can't let another app go by and I not go blow up on it. Because he was Vine, he was on it, but he wasn't. By the time he started, getting into it, it was too late.
Mm-hmm. And YouTube, too. It's
Yeah. By the time you start getting into it, it's oversaturated or it's people aren't even using it like that. Where now he's blowing up on TikTok and has
yeah,
he's got thousands of followers and whatever. But yeah, so the reason why TikTok was just that one moment, because I do a lot. Mm-hmm. I do a lot of creative stuff, and I could not be consistent. I don't want to be an influencer. That's not my life. That's not something I strive to do. And to be consistently making TikToks is a lot of work. and it's annoying, and I just don't live my life on camera in that way.
Right.
And I want some autonomy or anonymity.
Which one? Do you want to have control of your body or you want to be low key and secretive?
Both.
So then both.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, just for clarification, which one's which?
And then them in order.
Oh, okay. Okay. And that's literally what I thought. Okay, great.
Mm-hmm. And this has been SAT prep with, with us.
Yeah, and I just would rather blow up, you could say, quote unquote, for something I care about, and not just a TikTok that I thought was funny, and I just shared. And because even after that, I was like, let me see what the TikTok thing is about. Thinking of concepts, thinking of ideas, like I would rather put those into like art things. Not saying TikTok isn't a career or isn't like something, and I'm not saying you can't, but even if I were to like become famous or become a name or
get the blue check,
that's really it. If I were to get blue check, I don't want to be posting like Kim K style.
No,
I see myself posting more like Frank Ocean style, like
okay,
you see what I'm saying? Like I barely want to post at all.
Yeah, and when you do, it's like, okay.
Yes, it's something I'm working on, or like a quick catch up. Like I like this picture of me. Boom.
It's really stressful. Like even on Instagram, I just mostly post on my story because posting on the grid is it's too much. It's stressful,
and it's honestly don't even matter anymore.
Not at all. And also the thing is with TikTok is that like everyone is like, you want to have all the likes and all of this, but when you have less views, you're less susceptible to getting like hate comments. Like big accounts, even when they're literally like a child eating, they'll have like thousands of horrible comments. Like if you want that, you have to also just accept that haters are going to come out of absolutely nowhere to critique the dumbest stuff. Like,
people were asking like, it was like, what is he wearing? Like, like
it's
comment on things. I'm like, literally,
what?
that's not the point
of
the video at all.
Like,
and my outfit was cute. Like, y'all mad for what?
Literally, I'm like, he's at work and he's dressed cool. What is the problem?
Yeah.
So there's that. Like, that's why when I post on TikTok, it literally is just for fun. Like, people say it, but they like secretly hope that they get a whole bunch of likes. But I'm like, I don't really care. Like, I'm just posting. I really don't care because once you start doing it for thousands of likes, you're also gonna get thousands of hate comments, which sucks, and it sounds like really pessimistic, but it's the truth. Sorry, y'all.
Yeah, and it's cool. Well, I still get like notifications from it. Like, it'll still say people are liking it and whatever. But I don't know. It was just a moment. Like, I don't think it was supposed to be a thing, like, or be this huge thing. It was. I made a TikTok. People liked it. People laughed, and we moved on in the world.
And the content will stay genuine because you're not doing it for likes.
Yes.
Not to say that people who do it for likes aren't genuine.
But they're genuinely trying to do it for likes, and that's okay.
They're genuine about something.
I'm so sorry. I keep putting the mic like right over my face, and I'm just talking, and all you see is hair, and like
all I see is hair and like the side of your beard.
Yeah. Okay.
So that was our moments of the week. Please feel free to drag us at our Instagram, Child Anyway Podcast on Instagram.
Yes.
Let us know if you love to be paid bi-weekly or monthly or never. And then also let us know if you think that Jaden and I are wrong and that clout is cute all the time.
All the time. Because clout is cute. I love
how I'm setting it up so that they have to agree with me.
Right.
Let us know if you disagree with us that the internet is not perfect. Yeah. If you think the internet is perfect, let us know.
Let us know.
Yeah. Moving right along into the catch. The catch. This is a portion of the show where that's the new like theme. The catch. This is a portion of the show where Jade and I catch you up on things that are happening, even though we've been gone since May. We're not gonna catch you up on all the stuff since May because you guys follow us on probably all the social medias, or you are on social media because that's probably how you found out about the show. But I mean, like you were there. It's not like you needed us to tell you. You just wanted to know what we thought about it.
I think they do that. They did.
Some people did. Shout out to the moms, dads, grandmothers, and uncles out there.
Mm-hmm.
Granddads don't listen to our show. Well, mine don't, because they're both dead.
Mine too. Yeah.
Wendy Williams saw. Clap if anyone else is an alive granddad. Clap if your granddad's alive. Clap.
He's
Okay.
like,
Okay.
well, everyone else is here is dead.
Oh my gosh, she's toxic, but you know it's not toxic. Jaden and I's opinions on Chloe Bailey's like Instagram and in general rebrand.
Mm-hmm.
Chloe Bailey of the Chloe and Halle Empire, now solo sex goddess queen she is. She recently posted this video on Instagram, and I hate when I see reactions to something before I see the thing.
Yeah.
Because then I'm like, what are you talking about? Now I have like biased opinions already. Anyway, so if you didn't see it, she posted a video on her Instagram where she's she's like, it's like half of her upper body, and she's like laying down. She's got on some lingerie, like dreamy lighting, and she's got this big sucker lollipop, and she's like slobbing on this thing, for lack of better words. But cute. It's cute. And I don't, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what she said. I was not focusing on the message. What did she say?
She said, to my 4 point whatever million followers and counting, I woke up this morning thinking about you and wanted to let you know that, or something like that.
It's all coming back to me now.
Yeah, she's like, I love you.
Yeah, I remember the I love you. I remember the to all of my, and then I'm like, what is she doing with that thing?
That lollipop, yeah.
People were mad about it.
It was weird.
It's weird.
It's so weird. People are like up in arms because of like, you're doing too much now. And I'm like, oh, y'all don't get that this was like satire.
Yeah, if y'all follow Jaden on Twitter, y'all saw that he had comments about it.
Because it's weird to me that people don't understand like that was done on purpose. Because the whole time it's like, oh, I don't like this. She looks like the ad that pops up when you watch it. I'm like,
yeah, 1, 2, 3 movies ad.
I'm like, oh my God, it's like y'all know exactly what she's going for.
Right.
Y'all think
it's like they're so close. You almost got it.
And it's like, how hard is it to put two and two together? Like, to notice that was done like very intentionally.
Right. But also in this world, speaking of the TikTok thing, where like the amount of interactions is all that matters, not if it's positive or negative, you're literally sharing it. Like, even if you hate it, thank you for contributing to the growth.
For the growth of it, yeah.
Because you shared it 7 times.
I think she got a song coming out.
Oh, I'm gonna be there.
Yeah, I think she has a song coming out because she did this, and now she because she knows everyone.
And you know it's gonna be nasty.
Hates women who loves their body.
Women who have, and this is our SAT prep word for the day, autonomy.
Yes.
An agency over their own body and their sexuality.
And I had a conversation with a friend yesterday, and I was like, men stopped liking her when she started owning her sexuality. I was like, because when she was just fine and she didn't know, it was, oh, she's fire, like, oh my God, she loves her, she's bad, da, da, da. But the moment she like stepped into it, it was an issue.
Let me tell you something. There's nothing men love more than a woman who does not know that she's cute. They're like, oh, don't look at her. She ain't got no confidence.
Right.
That's cute. That's cute. She's authors are like, she's beautiful and she doesn't even know it. I'm like, so, but you knew.
But you knew.
But you did?
Somehow.
Okay. Honestly, I'm here for it. I'm going to listen to the song. I don't really care what the people are saying, because my phone has the ability to scroll past things I don't care about.
Yes.
It's not like your phone forces you to stop and comment before you can move on. You can just keep scrolling.
Yes. Boosie.
Right. Literally right. Right. Anyway.
I think rebrands in general should be like coming back, because outside of, what was about to happen, I have been just watching a lot of my friends' stories and even like watching my Instagram, and I'm ready for a rebrand. I'm ready to like pop out and change the game, you know? Like, I feel like
Right.
everyone has become so similar in, like, aesthetic. And, like,
yes.
you know what I'm saying?
Better vibes.
Versus,
Everybody is a copy of being different. But it's like if everyone is this,
different,
then you're not
all
different.
the same. Yes.
We've gone full circle now where it's like cool to be different by being basic.
That's the exact word. Not saying I'm basic, but
No.
I just
not us. Not
yes,
us.
I think authenticity is missing, but it misses every time the wind blows. But
Yeah, Jaden is a historian on authenticity. Tell
Yeah.
us, when was the last wave of when it was cool? 2015.
I think
2009 for sure.
I think like 2017.
I don't know. It's all a blur. That's when I was in college. I don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
what the world was
'Cause,
doing. We
yeah.
were in a bubble.
College literally is a bubble. New Jersey is
Yeah.
a bubble. Anyway. Yeah, so I think rebrands are a good thing and people should be open to them, and I'm ready for mine.
Absolutely. And you know what, Jaden? I am open to admitting that I was wrong about something and then correcting myself now. In the past, all of you, because I know that you guys listened to all the episodes twice through since we've been gone, y'all already know that I am not a huge fan of sequels, prequels, remakes, reboots, all of the extracurricular, because I'm like, just make something new. But in this case, the jury is still out and I'm kind of here for it.
Mm-hmm.
The Proud Family reboot.
Right.
I think this can be a good thing for us if and only if it is designed to cater to its original audience at their age today. Do you agree?
Yes. Because I think the other one already exists
And it's on
for
Disney Plus.
an age group. So if that age group wants to get into it now, they can literally just watch what already exists.
Literally. And if it is truly a good piece of art, which I believe that it can be at points, but it doesn't hold up all the time, it should be able to hold up to watching it. It should be timeless, essentially.
Yes.
Some things aren't designed to be timeless, but I think that cartoons,
So,
for the most part, should kind of be timeless.
How do you feel about Raven's Home?
Now let me tell you something. I have only watched a couple of episodes here and there with my nephew, but the songs slap. The pie song,
Oh, yeah.
where she's singing to the
Oh,
goat,
the pie song is
with all
everything.
the innuendos.
It's everything.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
nasty. And if you listen, there's some stuff for the grown people, because I told you the songs are nasty.
Yes.
But they're about pie, but they're not about pie.
No, that was not about
Eating
pie.
something, but not pie.
Yes.
So how do I feel about Raven's Home? You know what? Keep my sis employed. She fell off a little bit when she was on The View. Lost a bunch of support from the people because she's a little nutty.
Yes. She's still
Keep her
nutty.
employed. I know. Listen, I don't keep up to date with her anymore. But what do you think about Raven's Home?
I enjoy Raven's Home. I was just saying because I see Raven's Home still targeting the same group.
Raven's Home is for the young people.
Yes.
But
Or almost younger to me. Like
yeah.
Raven,
Because before,
that's a Raven was more like a pre-teenish
it tackled
teen
serious
show
issues.
where Raven's Home is more like kids. Like those are like middle schoolers.
Well, yeah, because the leads are literally children.
Yes.
When Raven was when she was in high school.
Yes.
So I mean, for this example, I feel like if you have some shows that are for the young people, and then some shows like Proud Family where it is for like us, us being people that watched it before, then it's good if you have a mix of both, because like it's exciting when you're like, oh my gosh, I used to love this thing, and then your children or your nieces and nephews or whatever are like, oh my gosh, I also like the thing, and now I can appreciate your version of it because I have a version that makes sense to me. So now I could go back into the archives and watch what you used to watch. I don't know. I mean, this may go against everything I said before, but whatever. I was the different person then. I don't think it does go against everything I said before, but I don't know.
Because we don't like
opinion when there's something black, maybe.
We don't like also that. But reboots can be exhausting when things aren't different.
Right.
And there's no
a different audience or a different reason.
And it's like, why are we remaking this for the same people telling the same story the same way?
Right. And the same medium. It's still a cartoon. It's still live action. It's
Or
still this thing.
we can stop making these now, Cinderella.
Jaden, literally, I was thinking about how I can like slide that in. Some stories have been reworked and retold in different ways so often, like the story of Cinderella, the story of like Romeo and Juliet, like any Shakespeare story has been told 700,000 different
Yes.
iterations. Did you see the trailer for Sneakerella?
Amira, we're gonna go on to the next topic.
If you haven't,
Amira,
before we move on, if you haven't seen it, please watch. And let me know.
I did,
Let me
and
know if you think I'm
I
tripping.
will never
watched
watch
it.
that movie.
I
I'm
watched
not
it
watching it.
with
I
my nephew.
can't. That's gonna piss me off. Whenever Hollywood gets in like streetwear culture and
Oh,
whatnot,
you're right.
they're
Because
gonna
the shoes were
destroy
giving
it.
Sketcher or like what was that brand that the Run DMC daughters had? Pastries.
Pastries, yes,
And derriere.
yeah.
Very 2000 and late, if you ask me. But good for him. Good for him. Also, they went ahead and cast their quota of light-skinned black actors in it. I was like, okay, yes, keeping the same. Nothing is new in Hollywood. So that was a lot of fun. Like, y'all can be siblings. Please don't kiss. Y'all look the same. Same curl pattern and everything. Y'all have the same curl pattern.
Literally.
Do not kiss. We have to move on.
Yeah.
We have to move on. Because Jaden is literally sweating with anger.
Yeah. Sneakerella. First of all,
The name.
like Sneakerella, we looked around and was like, "This is the one."
But it's better than Cinderfella.
So, please.
No? No? Okay. That was my pitch. It did not get chosen, obviously.
Yes.
And then I got asked to leave the room.
But then they decided it was Sneakerella and was like, "This is the one."
Right. It's like me say a bad idea out loud just because you have to contribute, and then they take it.
Right. And then they love
Like,
it.
oh, you guys like it? Okay. Okay, I was joking, but okay.
And now $20 million later.
Great. Look, I'll give a bad idea for 20 mil. I give a bad idea for free. Speaking of free, should we be freed of the shackles of People Magazine's Sexiest Man Alive?
First of all, say who the most recent one was.
Paul Rudd.
First of all, some of y'all don't know who that is, and that's okay. Based off the name.
Based off the name, I guess.
You don't know who that is. But when you think of a name like Paul Rudd, does that sound like the sexiest man alive to you?
No. Gotta be short for something cute. Paulithan Rutherford. He sounds hot.
Okay, and then now, take the time.
Some of you guys already have him favorited and pre-saved. Some of y'all already know who that is. That's your fave. Jaden, please tell me you don't have his face pulled up on your computer. Oh, business calls. So while Jaden is tending to his business, I'll just say this. I don't think that this category makes sense. Who is voting? Not just because of him specifically, but just in general. The men don't be that. Like,
No,
remember the year with
and-
Blake Shelton? Sometimes I think they do it just so people can get, like, made fun of a little bit.
And yeah, and so we can be mad because who are these white men that y'all just find in the dumpster and just be like,
I'm just not
sexiest man alive.
sexiest girl to ever do it. This is what it's giving.
Like at this point, if you are qualifying for that category, it was a tweet. It was like, y'all need to be putting these men on here naked, and we
At
need
that
to see
point-
full frontal. Because at this point, you're so sexy, we need to see the entire thing to agree or disagree.
Absolutely. And also, I, in general, don't love a generalization so grand as this. Sexiest man alive, or like the best donut in Manhattan. It's like, how do you know? But this specifically, which is even bigger than a donut, or best coffee in Philly, or best this, I don't like generalizations like this. And I definitely don't like that the sexiest men always just so happen to be from America or popular in Western culture. Also, most of the time, white. Because already right there, you're already kind of taking down a little bit of points for me, personally.
I'm looking at like past winners.
I could be making it up, but I feel like maybe Brad Pitt was on there. Maybe.
Of course.
I think, was Idris there once? Or did people want that to happen?
Idris was there.
Okay. Let's see who else could have been on there. Denzel Washington? People loved him back in the day. Nah, I know he wasn't on there.
Yeah.
Leo? Probably not.
No.
Okay, good. He's gonna.
Well, this is just me typing in "Sexy Man Alive" and hitting images, so there could very well be all these people. But all I see is Michael B. Jordan.
I do remember this, and he had that like red jacket on, right?
In this picture, it's a tan shirt, but
okay. I'm thinking of the poster in my bedroom. Sorry.
Oh, okay. John Legend, which is like,
okay,
all right.
He looks like
I
a
love
teddy
John.
bear.
I'm not gonna say it because it's inappropriate, but
okay,
I'm not gonna disagree with that. Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
okay, I see the vision.
Sure. David Beckham, which everyone. That's a plain white man dipped in like honey glaze.
Sweat.
Like that man is nothing.
I don't see it.
But Paul Rudd, I need you to go look at. First of all, go look at the photo shoot for the actual Bradley Cooper. You know, I can't look at this anymore.
I think they want us to enter into like the goofy dude era.
And they're trying to push an agenda that's stronger than the LGBTQ one.
LOL. LOL. LOL, because that agenda
and I'm not gonna fall for it.
Multi-billion-dollar industry right there. But this agenda, it's working hard. Because I already see people like defending it. They're like, stop it, guys. Let him have this. He needs this. And I'm like, does he? He has millions of dollars.
Yes,
I need this.
Need a thing.
Vote for me next time. I need it. Vote for Jaden. He needs
Please.
it. We need it. He doesn't need it. I just don't like when people defend celebrities tooth and nail. Like, you're fighting to the death about a person who literally doesn't care about you or the thing that you're defending.
Yes.
Jaden, literally, if you want to talk about this thing that's written down, you can go for it. I kind of segued you in. If you want to skip to the next thing, we can do that.
I'm going to talk about that.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so it's about Travis Scott. And and the catastrophe and the very disheartening thing that happened in Houston at his concert, which we all know about. Like, don't be dense. You know about it.
Right. If not, just quickly Google his name.
Literally, and everything will pop up. So there's so many theories and so many people saying different things.
Conspiracies, it's strange.
No person was walking through there injecting people.
Oh,
that did not happen. No. Okay. It was the easy way out because how do I identify the person who was walking through stabbing people?
The man with the trench coat on, obviously.
Right. And the trench coat came off at some point. Like, it's hard to do that, so it's easy to say we're launching an investigation, but there was thousands of people who were there who weren't on any list because they broke into the festival. So, like,
oh my gosh, that's a mess.
Yeah, that's why it was so many people, because security, they literally was like, there was no check of anything, no COVID, no anything. Literally,
there was no COVID vaccine section.
There was no pat down, no make sure there was no guns, no anything.
Was this a real event, or did he just show up?
Yes, this was his Astro World Festival. You show your ticket and you go inside. And then he tweeted about how those who didn't get to buy a ticket, we still gonna get y'all in. So they bum rushed security and ran them over and walked in. And that's why there was so many people there.
Wait, is this the thing that he has done before, like this festival? Is it a annual festival?
No, Astro World came out 2018.
Okay.
And his concert was Astro World themed. It was pretty much similar to this, but I think it was just his concert. And then this may have been the first Astro World.
And what's festival about it? Like, I didn't see it. Were there vendors there and other artists?
I'm trying to look up.
I guess what I want to know is why are we even having huge events like this and like COVID is still a thing.
Well, 2018, 2019, and 2021. He did do it before.
Okay, but we are still very much in a pandemic.
Yes.
Ew. And
he let people die on his behalf. I don't know. It's a lot.
It is a lot, and I do think that it's important that we cancel him. No. I'm sorry. If you don't want to cancel him, then don't. But I can't be bothered. I didn't watch it, but I scrolled past it because I didn't need to see it. But because I knew what it was. But I did see clips, like the screenshots. I mean, of it.
Mm-hmm.
Why was it in black and white?
Why was he rubbing his head the entire time?
To think, to warm up the brain cells.
Literally like this.
He's trying to remember.
Just rubbing his head like, oh my God, I can't believe this happened, blah, blah, blah. You don't care.
Not at all.
Not necessarily to say you don't care. And I think there's plenty of blame to go around. From the business owner standpoint, you're going to get most of the blame. Like, that comes with running anything because you have final say in every part of this.
Yeah, but he won't get, whoever it is won't get, public blame for it.
Oh, no, yeah. The camera guy who ignored the person helping, who asking, saying, there's people dying right there. Mm-hmm. And he was like, you need to get off this platform and I need to get back to recording. Completely disregarding her. You should be in some type of trouble. The managers and whatnot, because people were screaming and it was evident that something was going on. And you stopped it because someone was passing out. So here's my thing.
That is scary.
As a performer, I can understand him originally not sing, because think about being on stage and and it's different acting and whatever because it's slower paced versus a concert being on stage where you jumping around.
Is Jaden trying to say I've never been on stage for anything but acting? Dang.
Is that what I said?
Dang, he said it's not like what you do, which is different and less significant. No, I know what you mean. Also, it's a larger, huge audience.
Huge, and thousands of people broke in, so it's even more than
because
you
he told
can
them
imagine. To. Well, also that, and then whatever. So that, and then you have in-ears in, so you can't necessarily hear the audience until you take the inner out, or when you say something and you put the mic out, then then you're hearing what people are saying. So I can understand to that extent, but there are a plethora of people there to make sure this doesn't happen.
Right.
Where are the stage managers? Because the people who can reach you should have been trying to reach you.
But also, my thing is even if you are a horrible, selfish person and you just want to get through your set, don't the people on your team start to get worried that your artist is gonna be in danger as well?
Yeah.
What happens if they bum rush the stage? Then what?
They were screaming stop.
I read somewhere that there was a security guard who literally had never been security at a huge concert and never even been to a concert.
Yes. And the medical team were not medical people. This was their also maybe not first event, but they were asked to do some type of CPR or something, and a civilian had to do it because they didn't know how to do it.
The bare minimum is you need to be certified to do CPR.
And put someone on a gurney and drop them off the gurney.
Lovely. That's absolutely awful. So everyone's fired. But it should be more than just that, because my question is, when are his shoes going to be $20? That's what I'm waiting for. But not even to be trifling in regards to these lives lost, because it really is tragic. It's just when are we going to hold him accountable for this? Because of course he wasn't the person stepping on people and doing all this, but he has to have some accountability for it. It's his event. And also, according to you, he told people to do things that were not conducive for a good concert.
He's talked about raising and whatnot, and he's introduced this culture to his fans. First of all, a group of white people who literally would come to a concert and do this. They'll go to a Keisha Cole concert and start trying to have mosh pits. Like, what do y'all think black music is?
Right, right. What?
Do you
I'm
think,
sorry.
like,
What genre is
we just
he?
go and be animals? He's like hip hop, rap.
Oh, okay.
Not hip hop, but like rap music.
Oh,
But it's more
like rock rap.
sort of like electronic 808 rap. You know, like
All raps basically have 808s.
I know.
So he's like alt rap, like rap for white people.
Sure.
That's what it sounds
But
like you're
he's-
saying, right? Rap for white people.
I think white people co-opted, but sure. Then it came out. Well, it didn't come out now, but like it resurfaced. He stole music towards the beginning of his career from like Victoria Monet and someone. Yeah, when he first moved to LA, he was sleeping on their couch, and like they would work on stuff together. And her and Tom Brown were working on a session, and he took the song and went to. That was for Kanye West, and he gave it to Tiana Taylor to sing. And said he wrote it. And his manager said the same thing, and he left his manager for dead because he was having a heart attack in the studio.
What? So, essentially, he's just like
He's
awful
a bad person.
all around. And
You're a weirdo. Yes, he's a weirdo.
Been awful. Been bad.
And that reminds me of when for Astroworld, Frank Ocean had talked about like him being surprised that his verse was on there or something. Do you remember that, right?
Yes,
Something like that.
I do remember this. This Travis Scott is the one who has like the meme where he's like holding the microphone and the stage is on fire.
Yeah, and he's like,
he's shaking it really
Hoi,
dramatically.
hoi,
Yeah, very, very, very SpongeBob with him. In cases like this, I just don't understand how people are able to extend so much grace and forgiveness towards a person who doesn't require it, doesn't ask of it. And now, I'm not saying that you should be so like turning a blind eye to people in your regular life, but I just find it very interesting that with celebrities, Jaden, it's really interesting how with celebrities, like they live for it, and there's an expression for it, separating the art from the artist. Artists are so horrible that you have a whole expression about separating the art from the artist. But in the real world with real people, it's like once you send someone like the wrong emoji or you take too long to text back, they're like cut off. Now, I'm not saying that you should change cutting off people because I'm sorry, I do live for it. I live for cutting people off. I'm just saying do it all around. Be consistent with everybody. Cut everybody off. I have this conversation with my other friends of mine all the time about this, like separating the art from the artist. Fortunately for me, except for Doja Cat, I don't listen to any artists that need to be canceled. Like all the artists I listen to, for the most part, are fairly unproblematic, except Doja Cat. And yes, I did turn a blind eye because I'm not going to cancel her until every other white man, black man, white woman is canceled for their equally, if not worse, actions. Jaden, do you think that's fair to extend more grace to someone who is famous than to someone in your straight up real life?
So my views on this has not changed, but they have definitely expanded. I can understand the separating the art from the artist because I can appreciate something someone created and then but still be like, but he's trash. Like, but as a person, you're an awful person, but you create quality, whatever. Like, that can just be a statement. That doesn't necessarily mean I support them or support the things that they do. Or even if I listen to their music, I could just say they make good music, but they are an awful person.
Can I counter that, though? But unless you have the CD and you already had it for 20 years, if you listen to their music on a streaming platform, you are supporting that artist.
Yeah. But that's not...
Okay.
That's
sure.
the question.
Totally different.
Right. And, which I guess is true. But it's also, more of my morale is about, like, effect and harm.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like Bill Cosby, R. Kelly.
Who?
Right.
I'm going to Google that after.
Yeah. Tory Lanez, like, y'all.
More things
Chris
to Google.
Brown. y'all are harmful, y'all are abusive, y'all are like bottom of the barrel. Versus like, I don't want to say a name and it be inappropriate. Just someone who may have said something, or I don't agree with the things that they say. We'll say Summer Walker. Like, Summer Walker, you're a dummy. Like, you're just dumb.
I'm screaming, right? But everybody
like,
knows that.
And everyone, we all understand.
It's not like some people are like, let me listen to her. Everyone knows she's dumb.
Because it's like, why are you even trying to take advice from Summer Walker anyway? You know, like, I don't look at Summer Walker.
You don't look to her for advice.
Visually. But yeah, like, I don't look to her to find out, like, for any portion of my life or any fact or knowledge. Girl, sing that song.
Jaden said, shut up and dribble. Shut up and dribble. Sing the song.
But I think celebrities there should be an end to that. Because we literally treat them as if they're more important than any other person. Like, and I don't think that's right, because what does that mean? Like, if we were both hanging off a cliff, they deserve, not a matter of like who you could save, but like they deserve to live, because
their life isn't like necessarily better or more meaningful and impactful
than anyone else's.
Right.
So that's more so my thing. Like, I don't even want to know what you think. Like, if that's what I'm saying. Like, if you caused harm, that's different, because that's like, I'm not about to ignore that. Like, you're a disaster.
Right.
But if you like cheese on your...
Or like when Adele posted that picture of her with like the Bantu knots.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna listen to 30.
I'm still gonna listen to the album. It's like, just, girl, you're dumb.
That was clown behavior.
But it's like,
I'm not gonna cancel her.
I don't even want to see that part of you. Like, I don't want to care about your life. I don't care about your life. The only thing I care about is the music that you give to me. Like, the rest of that, I really don't care about. Like, who you're married to, or like...
Yeah, I don't even know Ariana Grande's husband's name.
And I love how she did that,
forgot
because
that she was married.
We don't care. Like, we don't care.
Yeah. But more so, not even about us not wanting to see it. It's like, I want for you to have something that's just for you. That only you have. Because as we said earlier in the show, when you're so famous and when you have so much like visibility to the people, it opens yourself up to so much more ridicule. So for the sake of you not being attacked on the internet for your husband or your dog's name, just keep it to yourself.
Just shut up.
If you want to share it, then share it. But
and that's what I hate about celebrities, because they try to make it seem like it's only the people who are the problem, when they can also just be quiet. Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith, shut up.
Oh my God. I'm like, girl,
we don't care.
We don't need to know about your marriage.
We don't care. Steve.
Celebrity or not, we don't really need to know anybody's marital business
at all. Is it interesting and entertaining, like, when things blow up in social media, on like the internet? Yeah, that's drama. That's like, it's something. That's what the social media. Yeah. But do I need it? Like, would my life be more fulfilled if I didn't have it? Probably.
No, it's not food. I don't need it.
It's not. I don't.
I mean, separating the art from the artist, if it's like something where the artist is passed away now and you didn't know before, like Dr. Seuss being racist, which people knew, but like more now that the internet's a thing, it's like, oh, now everybody knows.
Yes.
Am I going to read Green Eggs and Ham to my nephew? Maybe. Am I going to play... What was the artist you said? R. Kelly? Was that his name? R. Kelly at a family function? Absolutely not.
No.
Not because racism is like less nasty than like being a pedophile, but just because I don't know what the difference is, and I don't know why I made that distinction.
No, because his came out. First of all, you and Dr. Seuss were not alive around the same times. And so, like, we grew up...
You don't think I'm immortal. Interesting.
Actually, no. Scratch that. I don't know why you did say that. Because he's a racist.
Yeah, please justify that for me, because I don't know why I said it.
Yeah, I was trying to... I'm like,
I don't even own the book. I was just trying to give a difference.
You have nostalgia. You have different things.
I'm not
like
checking for red fish, blue fish, green fish, dew fish.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said it. Scratch that whole thing. They're all canceled.
Yeah.
I guess, I mean, if you did something like...
Beyonce.
Or no, if it's like you were on a show. if you were on a show, should everybody should the whole show be taken off air? If it's the Cosby Show, maybe. I don't know. I'm young. I don't have a.
Well, Felicia Rashad has also been.
She's trifling as well, but
dense.
I don't have like a fully formed, unmovable opinion on this. So I don't know, but
It's very case by case basis.
It is, but is it fair to just like give the people that you don't know so much grace and not the people that you know? Not really know. Even though it's like the person that you do know doesn't give you anything but heartache and drama, and the person that you don't know gives you good music. Still,
or even I don't know you, so me cutting you off has no effect on you. Like,
right.
That does not matter. Versus, like, this is more interpersonal. So me cutting you off is a direct, like, when I don't know you, I'm keeping the things that I want. Like,
right.
I want
true,
the music,
true,
but I don't want you. We're like, I don't want you, and I don't want the things you come with.
Yeah, it's more immediate. Like, you feel better immediately. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I don't listen to anybody that needs to be canceled. Or people think should be canceled, except for Doja Cat. And literally it's the only example I can think of because...
I'm black and gay. Azalea Banks is...
Oh, yeah, I forgot about her. She's so funny.
But it was a tweet like, Azalea Banks is Kanye for the gays.
Absolutely.
But I was like...
Yeah. I was going to say, not really because I don't like Kanye West, but yeah.
Yeah. Because
Who else?
she can literally say whatever she wants, and I'm going to stream.
Who else? Who else do you listen to that should be canceled, Jaden?
That should be canceled?
Yeah, so we can cancel you instead. Because we know you.
Right. Yeah. I don't think people I listen to should be canceled.
That people think should be canceled.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think people I listen to people think should be canceled. I will not be stating.
Okay. Keep it cute. Keep it cute. Yeah. Don't get dragged on the internet. Okay.
No, I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of anybody else. Yeah, I think I'm good. But I think we're good on this conversation unless you have something else to add. Just to wrap up, don't cancel me. Cancel them. Whatever. Cancel culture. I can't even get into the discussion. I can't stand the whole concept. No, I can't stand the discussion around it. It's so annoying. I
hate the term when people say cancel culture.
Me too, because it's annoying. It's like, girl, like, you wasn't even there. It's just regular. Black people say that all the time. You canceled.
When people say, I hate the internet, I'm like, no, you don't.
No, you don't, because you look up recipes on the internet. Your TV is smart TV. It runs on the internet.
You need to learn how to log off.
Okay, but yeah, cancel culture, whatever. I don't care. People are like, cancel culture, is it cancel culture? Or we just hold people accountable. Anyway.
And who's sensitive? The person who's taking the criticism, or
the people that you offended, rightfully offended.
Right.
Like, you're awful. Child. Basically, let Black lingo stay with Black people. Because the second it gets to Twitter and that the people, like, make it a thing, it's as good as dead. It's as good as dead. It's the dead for me.
Enough.
Not you dead for me.
Slay the house down. Boot.
Right. Boot the house down dead for me, mama. Slay.
Mama's.
Right.
Child, old thing, girl.
Yes.
Per.
Oop. And oop.
That one, no. Chile, anyway, please.
Right.
Everything.
It's over. We're done.
I can't take this.
Jaden, we have to move on because I don't know what we're talking about anymore. But now is for the next portion of the show. Formerly my favorite portion of the show. Now I think my favorite portion of the show may be the catch. But it's time for Thank Me Later, where we're going to give you something that maybe we're thinking about, we are exposed to, that we want to expose you to. You're welcome in advance. Go ahead, Jaden.
Truly. So the first one's for my entrepreneurs, my creative directors, photographers, designers, or just like planners in general. It's called Milanote, Milanote. It's a website, but you can also, I think, download like a extension or like an app or something for your whatever. And so basically you can create like vision boards, social media like campaigns, and like pick out the days and what you're going to be posting. a bunch of things. So you can like insert a picture, make notes on it, draw arrows,
Yeah.
combine things, make timelines and whatnot. And you can share it across like teams.
Oh, cool. And then
So
can they
it can
edit as
be-
well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. I started using it, and I was using it for some creative stuff. And I love it, and it looks pleasing. Like no matter how you set it up, it'll still like look aesthetically pleasing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, which I think plays a part into it.
For
Because when you're
sure.
trying to sell someone a vision, or like when you're bringing like a photographer on or a makeup artist on, it helps to have something that they, when just looking at, is visually attractive.
Mm-hmm.
So that's Milano. I hope y'all try that out. That was actually put onto me by Nani. Let me plug. Child.
Shout out to Nani.
Who's texting me? Let me figure out her Instagram. Okay, and while I do that, the next thing. Ooh, East. Okay, it's East Side Mommy with 3 eyes. That's her personal Instagram, and then her because she's a stylist.
Mm-hmm.
East Side Inspo. EASTSIDE Inspo. Yeah, so go check her out. She gave me that plug. Other thing, something to watch on Hulu is Nine Perfect Strangers. Melissa McCarthy is in it.
You're absolute fave.
Right. Regina Hall is in it.
Icon.
Right. Other people are in it, but
I'm watching
those
for
are the people.
Regina, honestly.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna say anything.
Nicole Kidman's in that, question mark? Okay.
I think so. Nicole, yes, she's the main character.
LOL? And you didn't know? Okay. You're in it for Melissa. I get it.
Yeah, I was in it for Melissa and Regina.
Right.
That was it. I recommend it's on Hulu. It's a drama, but it's also funny because Melissa McCarthy and Regina Hall.
Dramedy.
Yeah, but it's very interesting, and I will keep watching because you also kind of go through it with them, and like you may get emotional. Not you specifically, but like I was like not choked up, but I definitely was becoming overwhelmed with like what was going on. But that's me.
Okay, and I have Hulu, and Hulu has free trials all the time.
Yeah.
My thing, yes, I have HBO now. On HBO, Search Party, it's
I didn't even realize.
absolutely.
I'm so proud.
Oh, I paid for it too. That's how you know.
Yeah.
I'm clearly grown. Yeah, I've matured. HBO, Search Party, absolutely hilarious. It's about these friends, but really about this one girl who finds out that someone they barely knew in college goes missing. So she goes on this like hunt to look for her because she feels like she saw her in passing on the subway. She thinks she's in danger, and it just speaks to her. And this is definitely a comedy. It's even though it deals with like serious things such as like being missing, it's still hilarious. It's really, I think the show is basically to remark on like millennials and how obnoxious and privileged and entitled they are, but how they really do have things going on, and it does star white people. It keeps, for me, that keeps it light.
Right.
Oh my gosh, she's missing. That's sad, but this is like, it's real and it's not triggering, which is actually really horrible to say. It's not that I don't care because she's white. It's I don't care because I know for a fact that she's fine. Like, we just saw her. Yeah. Anyway, I'm digging myself into a hole. It's good. I was just saying that they're white, and that's also, like, what it's about. Like, how no one really takes them seriously, which is, like,
Let me check something real quick.
But I think it's a good show. It's hilarious. Season 5 is coming out soon. Episodes are so short, and I think the people are gonna like it. So that's my thing, and that's all I have. Well, yeah, for now.
Okay, so I don't know, because I'm gonna add something. I don't know if I ever got to talk about it. I just tried to look through our old agendas to see if it was on there. Overgrown by Joyce Rice.
Oh, right, you did.
I did.
Talk about it again.
That feels familiar. It's just if I didn't, I wanted to do it. But if I did, you need to go find out when I did it. Boom. This has been our first episode of season 3. Yay. We are back, you guys. Don't worry, we're back. Of Child Anyway with Jaden Cohen Boyce
and Amira Lee. You can listen to Child Anyway wherever you listen to your podcasts.
We drop new episodes when they drop. Usually, if we drop, it's going to be Sunday at noon. But if
just follow us on Instagram and you'll know.
Yeah, no, literally. Follow us on Instagram at Child Anyway Podcast. If you don't know how to spell it, literally look at your phone.
Right.
Or, because we may also be on YouTube this go round, and I may be putting them all on YouTube. Okay. It'll literally just be... We'll talk
that
offline,
won't help with the spelling, but the spelling is on your phone. So
yes. Go ahead.
Like, share, subscribe.
Wear your mask.
It's still, yes. It's been over like 2 years.
Get vaccinated. Like, stop playing with me. Try Melano. Watch 9 Perfect Strangers. Watch Church Party on HBO. I may watch that actually.
You should.
And use hashtag Child Anyway for clear skin.
I have not had clear skin in the last few weeks, and I'm excited for the clear skin forthcoming.
Yeah. Literally, my skin's been messing up since May. But, hey.
Since we stopped recording.
Literally.
Anyway,
all right. Bye, you guys. Okay, bye.